Hello to my on average like 100 little peeblets who watch me when I post. Heart. This one's for you. Shout out. I want to shout out some peeps. Peeps. I often see in my comments. At Miss Yellow Red and at Calamity Artemis. I see you guys a lot. I just want you to know that I see you. I appreciate you. Hello everybody, it's me, Peebs, and today we're doing another live video. Ooh. Because I have this file box that contains a lot of old artwork, and when I was younger I used to create these comics, and I thought it would be really fun to find them in this and then redraw some of them digitally, mind you. But this is, I used to write stories. This is something else. This folder right here, because look at this. I used to solely draw on just loose leaf paper, and obviously you can tell this is where all of that went. But I digress. These comics, they were called Stella the 4th grader, and because I was in 4th grade, and we can find some. I know they're in here. I know they're in here because I've got the beach club. Whoa, slay. I don't really know all of what's in here. I know that it's got some stories that I wrote. It's about, this is the horse Lance. I used to write stories all the time. I don't even know the story of Lance the royal horse and Peanut the mouse with mouse spelled wrong. I don't even know where I got these ideas from, because it's just so funny to me. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is Neopets! Holy crap! I just noticed that. That's awesome! Chapter 4, game time. Who's Danny? Megan, Kate, Michael, and Fuzzle. Bubbles had a really great time. She became a fairy Jub. She met a boy and she had the best B-day ever. Woo! Kate the Ixie, Megan the Uni, Michael the Poogle, and Fuzzle the Faily. She's a pet. Don't get twisted. I didn't even know. It's so funny. I didn't even know this was in here. Oh, here we go. Here's an example. But Stella was a character. It was supposed to be Bowser. Stella was a character I created in like 4th grade. She pretty much is me. Let's be real. But her name is Stella because that's star in Italian. So here's one. This one could be funny to redraw. Not sure who the boy is. Oh, never mind. Ask and you shall receive. This is backwards. Oh, Glitter Girl. These are so funny. Maybe that's not Stella. Oh, The Adventures of Mega Man and Glitter Girl. Because that's who those guys are. Mega Man and Glitter Girl. Here we go. Stella the 10-year-old. See, I don't know. I was on something. Because look at this. P.U. What's that smell? Ah, stinky kitty. Let's clean you up. And it's a skunk. I'm so smart. This is a good one to redo as well. Put that aside. Oh, I think this was my assignments. Here we go. Here's another one. And the cat, because she also had a cat. His name was Larry. See, I'm so funny. Oh, this is number 2. They're ordered. I had a bunch more of these, but my house, not my childhood home, but my parents' house flooded and destroyed a lot of my old art and my old projects from when I was a kid. And it's really sad, but I'm glad that these survived because these were really, honestly, just so stupid. But still, I think they're hilarious. And I think that they would be really funny to redo. This is a vampire. And I know that I just did an old art video, but I think this one would be fun especially because it'll challenge myself to kind of recreate this character. And number 4, Stella the 10-year-old. Stella reads a book for the first time. Books? What are books? Books by Reed. This is boring. I want to be a ninja again. I don't know what I was thinking of or how I created this stuff, but I just think it's so funny. A nightmare. Like, my humor obviously was not the best, but it's obvious it's that random humor, but it's just, I just don't know where it came from. So we've got number 5. Oh, I can, oh, it's the wrong side of the page. I can barely read these. Ooh, this one's funny. This is sour. If I eat it, I hope I don't faint. It's so sour. It's gonna be also fun to redo. We're not gonna redo all of them. We're gonna redo a couple because, well, who knows? These are super simple, so. I don't even know who these characters are. They're just random characters I came up with. Yeah, so we're on number 6. Ugh. I don't know who this is. Ew. Gross. Oh, I did not draw that. I did not draw that. I did draw this. This is a species I made up. It's a bird. Ugh. I think that's... Ooh, we have songs that I wrote when I was a kid. I think that's it for Stella, so we'll kind of put these away and kind of move on to the more digital aspect, which will be me recreating these. All right, see you in the other part of the video. Whoosh. Whoa, hi again. So now we're in the drawing, the digital drawing. Ooh, fun. I came into this project guns a-blazing, thinking I was going to be able to knock out all of these comics like it was nobody's business, and I was so wrong. I dragged my feet so much and add in a bit of imposter syndrome and sprinkle in a bit of depression, add a dash of executive dysfunction, and you've got yourself an overwhelming project. I was embarrassed of the humor, and I was embarrassed of just like this comic itself. I don't know. I thought it was cringy, and my girlfriend was like, "Girl, who cares?" And I was like, "You're so right. Cringe is back. I don't care if it's dumb. That's the literal point. The point is to have fun," and that's what I did. And I told myself they didn't need to be perfect, and to embrace messiness, to give the comic a more Sunday newspaper funnies section vibe. And I said, I just need to do 3 of them and then go from there. And so that's what I did. I got 3 of these done, and I'm pretty happy with them, even though I think they are messy as hell, but you know, it's fine. But the first comic is of Stella who finds a skunk but thinks it's a cat, and obviously it smells because it's a skunk. And she tries to give it a bath to clean him up, and then she's like, "You still smell." And I did, because originally when I drew these as a kid, they were 6 panels, and so I tried to condense them all to 4 just to, you know, keep it social media friendly. Anyway, here is the first comic. Ew, it stinks so bad in here. Aw, it's a stinky kitty. Huh? Let's clean you up. Ugh, you still smell. Okay, the second comic. I spent a lot more time on this one, but there also was like a 2 to 3 week gap in between number 1 and number 2. So that's my bad. But like I said, I deeply struggled with executive dysfunction here, and I also got Tamagotchi Life. It's so much fun. I love it. I got FOMO from watching Kelsey Animated's video about their Tamagotchi Life, and I literally was like, I'm gonna buy it. But that took up a lot of time. But I digress. Anyway, let me talk more about Miss Stella and the second comic. Miss Stella is a 10-year-old who has a deep fear of squirrels, according to what I wrote in the past. We're just going off of past canon. And this particular comic was inspired by, I think it was called Scaredy Squirrel. I can't remember at this time. But it was a children's book, and the author came and visited my grade school when I was a kid, and I was like, and I think they gave a little talk and showed us their book and whatnot and talked about it, and I was like, I'm gonna do that. I am going to be them. And so I think the squirrel aspect was inspired by that. And same with just like the comic aspect. But shout out to anyone who's read those. I think that this one might be one of my favorites. I really like the expressions, and I think that the squirrel at least came out really cute. My favorite is the squirrel from the last panel. I really like how I drew it. I was just like, all right, let's get down a shape. Come on, let's go. And I think it's so cute, and I love the little legs. I'm just like, he's just a little guy. But I also really like the expressions, and I think that this one turned out really good. But yeah, now let me read it to you. You know, Larry, I think I'm getting over my fear of squirrels. Yeah, I eat them. Ah! A squirrel! Watch it. Purr, 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 purr. It's a mutant! Purr. Third comic and final comic. I capped it off at 3 because I was a little over ambitious. I was like, I'm gonna make like 10. I did not. I made 3, and that was enough. That was a lot for me. This one was relatively low effort. It was a very simple little storyline, and I didn't have that much trouble visualizing like how I wanted to tell it in 4 panels. I'm also pretty proud of it, even though it's kind of simple. I think it's really silly at the thought of just like, she's like, oh, I'm not gonna faint, then faint. I also like to sneak in a Family Guy faint death pose. And she's not dead, she fainted. Don't worry, guys. But I like sneaking in a Family Guy pose anywhere I can, especially in like the most random settings. I think it's peak comedy. But yeah, I think this is probably like the first time I've ever tried a warhead, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so sour, like this shit's fire. And then I was obsessed with sour stuff ever since. And yeah. But I really liked doing this challenge and kind of like challenging myself to reimagine a story I created when I was a kid. Only because I've been having a lot of art block lately, and it really forced myself to kind of push myself out of my comfort zone. Even if I'm not like super, super satisfied with the final product, I'm still proud that I did it. And I'm proud that I put it out there. And even though it's silly, I think that they're cool. And I like seeing my art come to life in this way. Again, even if it's silly, cringe is back. But yeah. All right, now let me read. Let me show you guys the sweet sound of my voice. And I do apologize for how awful the other narrations are. I'm not a narrator. Anyway, here we go. Third comic. Oh wow, a sour candy. Let's hope I don't faint this time. Ugh, so sour. Oh cool, I didn't faint. Faints. And scene. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and this little trip down memory lane. I sure did. I thought it was really fun to remake these, and let me know if you'd like to see more. I had just recently finished my sketchbook, so I've got my sketchbook tour on deck, and then I am going to film my first page of my next sketchbook so that we can have a fun little draw with me. And yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing, that's very helpful. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!